Greetings. Welcome back, everybody. It's game 4 of action. Michigan State faces off against Illinois right here in what is by far the toughest test they will have, maybe today, but at least so far to this point. That being said, Michigan State has passed a previous test with flying colors, and they'll hope to do the exact same thing here today. At this point, we're getting tipped off 6:06 Central Time and 7:06 East, and wherever else you may be, it's a different time from that. But those are the two we'll focus on. So Michigan State, early and often, they struck from the front line. It was whether it be Niederluca or John Locke or Remy Reed or Clark Jocelyn making his presence felt, or as well Donovan Russell. Whoever it's been, it's worked for Michigan State. And today, they've been better serve receiving. They've been better passers. Their setting has been on time and on target. And actually, after missing Niederluke for the entirety of the third game of play here today, he's back on the floor and will start for Michigan State as they go with Murphy, Wyant, Ervil Patel, Clark Jocelyn, Donovan Russell, and Eric Niederluca. So that's where we stand right now, and John Locke will surely make his presence felt in the coming time. But for now, it's the green and white against the blue and orange, the hosting Illinois Fighting Illini. We're now in bracket play where it's single elimination, and the Spartans haven't lost a set yet. I would imagine that bodes well, but it's a different animal being in bracket play and knowing that if you slip up once, you go home. So we'll see who the pressure's on so far through this one, but we're about a minute or so out from getting this one kicked off. Here we go with Mikey Wyant. He's initiating things, but right off the jump, he misses that one long, so it's 1-0. The Illini lead here. Patel takes. Now it's set up, but fanned on at the net front, so it's 1-1. Michigan State earns a big one back. They look to be out of rhythm right there, but fortunately, the Illini fan on it there. 1-1, and Jocelyn back to serve. He places that one in the back corner. Now it's the Illini. Dig by Jocelyn. Now it's set down right above the outstretched arm of Patel. So 2-1 Illini here quickly. They'll have the serve going forward after setting that one down right behind Patel, as we had touched on. Patel takes. No doubt about that. Back set here. Niederluca, that one picked up by the Illini. Wyant, back set for Eric. It's around with the orange and blue. It gets through the block there, and it's frustrating for the Michigan State front that has been dominant here so far. The Spartans early are down 3-1. So it's the Illini here who will initiate from the server's box. We just saw a marathon finish between the likes of Purdue and Illini B. That was a 3-set game that took 28 points in the third set to finalize. Jeremy Murphy will have his first chance to serve it away. He does so efficiently. Now this one working down the line and just missing. Ties it at threes. Here, Michigan State gets a much-needed one back. As we've touched on, they have not trailed in terms of losing a set here today. Patel, that one's around. Does it hit the line? Yes, it does. It's in for the Spartans. 4-3 here. What a shot by him. Looking across court, working it to the far side, and just negotiating it inside the line. So now it's the Illini back around and nothing doing there. Murphy tries to track it down, but a little bit too slow. Fantastically done by the Illini to answer back. A punctuation mark. Wyatt outside in the second tempo. It's Patel who drives it there along the line. 5-4. As well, I do believe that one was a touch there on the high side. Now it's Eric Niederluca who is up and serving away right here. He's out of frame as he is the tallest Spartan, no question. He doesn't jump serve, but rather sets it right in front. There, the Illini, back set, working with a little bit of the Spartans' own medicine here. Patel through the middle, slices that one, but that's cut off right at the net. Missing there, Patel gives way to an Illini serve. We're back and forth here on MCV TV. This has been Brian Rector coming to you live. Wyatt back sets here. Niederluca, that one's ripped but held up. A response, that one works for the Illini's favor. John Locke makes his presence felt. That one is huge. He wrote the treatise of rights on that one. It's tied at 6. Patel uncorks that one. It's a bit too strong. It finishes its way just beyond the end line. So the Illini back to a lead, 7-6 here. The break appearing much needed for both of these teams. It was quite the long layoff between the third and fourth game. As we had said, waiting for the finishing touches on Purdue and Illinois. That took 3 sets and nearly 30 points. Now it's Donovan Russell who checks back into the game. John Locke exits. There, the serve misses, so it's the Illini who lead 8-7. Here we go now, the Spartans and Mikey Wyatt. Now it's Russell who lets one rip. They set it back down. Now it's a third chance, Jocelyn. The Spartans just continue to work and chip away and have a drive that to finish off points that we didn't see much of last year. Patel takes, now it's Wyatt to the outside. Jocelyn, that one tips off a hand of an Illini and hits home. 9-8. So it's Mikey Wyatt now, this one touched on by the Illini. Tapped around, set up, an adjustment made there, and it's pounded. Michigan State countering here. Jocelyn tops it over. Russell. This one blocked by the Spartans. Great slide into position by Russell. Now it's Niederluca who sets it right down. (9-9) here. As it was previously 9-8, that was my apologies. Patel, now Jocelyn ranging back. Patel has to get it over, he does. The Illini, oh, what a play. Backhand Jocelyn, point Spartans. And you know what, for Michigan State, it's compounding interest here. It feels like every time they cap off a point, they get stronger and are more willing to do the dirty work as we're growing later to the day. Oh! Oh, what a play by Murphy. No longer can be surprised about that from him. Patel sets it up. Now Wyant in the one slot there. It's Russell. Now Niederluca on the backside. That one's home. 11-9. It's clinical on the outside from him. Wyant, the New York product, back to serve. Spartans have hands on their heads after that one. It seemed like it was touched by the Illini, but floated on Wyant. This one ripped just low. So, Michigan State established now as a 2-point leader. They've been hanging around that for the last 4 or 5 exchanges. Jocelyn. That one, as you saw, miss long. My apologies. I had my mind off of the call and rather catching the ball. So now it's Jocelyn back to serve. Block at the net by Niederluca. Now we're waiting to see here. It's an adjudication period. The Spartans are up 4. So well done by them, as now we're just across the midway point of this opening set. Back set. No question about it. The Illini set up one, and there was a seam right down Main Street. The Spartans left it open, and the Illini capitalized. It'll be yet another opening lead in the first set of this one, where the coaching staff for Michigan State wants to go with this opportunity. Patel, that's blocked. It'll be point Spartans, as it caromed out of bounds. I thought so, but was tripped up by the scorers table, who originally ruled it 14-12. Murphy, that one's on time and on target. Back set here. Jocelyn dives. Niederluca's all the way over to get it, but wow, that one just kept going. So here we go. It's 15-12, the Illini. They get a chance here deep into the third. Wyant, now it's Niederluca, but a play is stopped right before he could get a hand on that one. So it appears to me as if we're going to have a replay situation there of the point. So it's 15-12. Jocelyn takes here. Now it's Niederluca. Missing, so it's 15-13. And I would imagine as hard and as quickly as he hits it, in terms of his tempo through his swing, it can be hard to control. Jocelyn. Now it's outside. Patel. Running down the net, then it falls out of play. 15-14, the Illini responding nicely. And no, after a period of conversation, it's 16-13. So the Spartans have 9 to go. They're up 3, and Eric Niederluca is back here to serve. He's pursuing degrees in both teaching and biology at Michigan State, and has 1 year as a Spartan. Now that one bouncing around, point Spartans, 17-13. Niederluca here again. He's appearing frustrated. We'll see if he can get one to go here. Now that was just the serve he needed. He sets. Now it's Wyant. Look, oh my goodness. Look at the way he changes his arm angle as he's swinging through that. He's on a near flat plane as he's coming through to scrape that one right to the side. That's like Patrick Mahomes throwing a touchdown right there. One of those sidearm throws he makes. Incredible stuff by Locke. What a play. Biochemistry showing strong for Locke here. Outside, there he is again. Though it's the Illini who keep. Wyant, now it's Niederluca. They get set up. The Spartans, miscommunication there between Jocelyn and Niederluca, but they get it over. The Spartans are displeased. Now it'll be a point state. 19-13. Here comes the run. We've seen it 3 times. We're seeing it a 4th. Niederluca back serving. Now it's a timeout call, which means we'll take a short break, but this has been Brian Rector live on MCV TV. We've had the pleasure of bringing you Michigan State volleyball action all day today, and we're not done yet. Let me tell you that right now. So we're back in play where it's Eric Niederluca. The question at hand was whether or not there would be a switch of side, it appears, but with that being said, it's Niederluca ready to fire. He nails that one, prime in the center location. Now blocked by the Spartans. That's Patel on the outside. He has shown significant promise in terms of his blocking ability today. 20-13, and the run from Niederluca continues. That one jumps on him, no doubt about it. Hits the back wall there. So it's 20-14. The Illini get one back at a point where it seemed like they would have this game turned away from them. Now it's a pause as there's a ball from another court. That's part of the issue when you play in a venue with, well, let's see, 5 courts in a row and a 6th for a practice facility. These things happen. We're back in play, though. The Illini, that is an unfortunate bounce. If you could see at least part of it, it bounced off the rafters and flew just beyond where it was playable. 21-14. And now Urvil Patel, who has been premiered today in his ability to serve accurately. He goes again with a high jump serve and misses. Well, I dared to say it, folks. 21-15, no problem here for the Spartans just yet. Illinois, though, has a chance. Murphy moves in front to take that one. Jocelyn with the offhand. Mishandled there. I'm not quite sure why you would choose to just put one hand on that ball. With that being said, it's 22-15. Another great experience-led play from Jocelyn as he just takes the offhand to scoop it over. 22-15 here at the end, well, nearing the end of set 1. Now it's Jake Riches, who we have not seen yet in this one. He serves away. Niederluca, the drive, and it goes down. 23-15 here is the tally. The Spartans up 8. He was waiting patiently in the wings for that one and finally took it cross court to a spot where he knew there were no orange jerseys. Block by Wyant up high. Oh my, what in the name? Mikey Wyant skies to block that one. Everybody's getting in on the action. The Spartans lead by 9 at 24-15. And now it's set point here. Wyatt blocks. Patel. Wyatt. Now Russell. That one gets over, but the Illini control. From the outside, that's off the block of Wyatt, and it falls. 24-16. That was a no-doubter. Wyatt would have loved to have that back. He tried there to swing his hips around and close off the sideline, but just left an ounce of room. Wyatt outside Jocelyn. Oh, that one's down. The Spartans forging their way to another set win. It's 25-16, the final here. So it's set 1, which has just gone final between Michigan State and Illinois. With that being said, this is Brian Rector live on MCV TV. We've had a great day of action. The Spartans have another set, which they're staring down the barrel of improving to 4-0 on the day. We'll take a short break. So it's another set on the way here between Michigan State and Illinois. The Spartans off to a hot start again. 25-16, the final of the opening set. And it's hard to quite put a finger on what the difference is between this year so far, albeit it is just day 1, and last year, because the Spartans took 17 games, come to think of it, to reach the win total that they've amassed here today. Now, when you put that in perspective, it's just shocking and really quite fascinating to think about. But some of the pieces are the same, and it feels like the more that changes, the more that indeed stays the same. Niederluca's a huge boost. Donovan Russell has been great, but then you look at the other 4, and it's all the same. And Murphy, Patel, Wyatt, and Jocelyn. The big miss this year is Paul Gollins. Russell, he struggles to keep his balance, but does. That one's over. He had to. It was the 3rd touch. Now, right over the head there of Murphy. 1-0 Illinois. Waiting in the wings are the Illini searching and then finding their opportunity. Though they give it right back. So, did not capitalize in an opportunity that presented itself to them. It was 1-0. It's now dead even at ones. Wyatt, he misses there. So, serve receive flaring as a issue for both of these teams in the very early outset of the second set. 2-1, as there is yet another miss. So it's 2-2. The Illini going back and forth, and these teams, both of them, just catching the serve on the outside of the hand, spraying it off to the right, or low for that matter. Here's Jocelyn. He's been more dependable, so as he puts that one right down, it's an ace. What a spot by Jocelyn. Now he brings a little bit of the pressure off. Blocked by Niederluca. That one went straight down. It's 4-2, the Spartans. Here it's up on the back set. Jocelyn takes it. Niederluca saves. That one misses the antenna, so it's out of play. Good opportunity. You would like to see him try and do a little bit less there. That one seemed forced to work it over on just the second touch. They had another chance, but nevertheless, the Illini now have it. Patel. Jocelyn dumps it over. Murphy takes. Jocelyn sliding through the lane. That one's off the hand of the back line for the Illini. 5-3. Competition, the word of the day for the Spartans. Getting after it at all levels. So it's Murphy. That one sent in. Cross court, taken by Jocelyn. Back set. My goodness, Mikey Wyatt put that right on the hand of Niederluca. It's easy to kill it with Niederluca when it's right there from Wyatt. 6-3. You may be picking up on the fact that there is a putrid alarm noise right behind me here. A couple guys just exited a door that they shouldn't have. Going out the backside, I don't even know what's going on here, but nevertheless, we're back in live action. It's 6-4, and certainly hoping that alarm shuts off if you can hear it. If you can't, I'm thankful you can't. So now it's the Spartans back in action here. Niederluca, that one sent in nice. Murphy, that was such a low angle, it makes sense that he kind of chopped at that one, trying to reach for it, spraying it low. Jocelyn then takes, now it's Patel. He drives that one. It's down. So Patel is back to serve away for Michigan State, now at 8-5. The Illini bring it around. Patel. Great play by him. That one gets down. Just a obliteration of a volleyball right there. Jocelyn, he gets a tip there, I believe. No, rather, he misses. So it's 8-7. Patel takes here. Lock. That one misses. Niederluca, that one saved miraculously. The Spartans have it. It's back again. Off speed there. Trouble from the Illini. Play is stopped. Point Michigan State. Give Niederluca one chance, and you don't know what you're going to get. But if he gets more than one chance per possession, it's almost like it would be over, just inherently. Patel, now Wyant competing there at the net. Patel saves. Now Jocelyn turns it right around. 10-9. That one gets through the block. It's 10-10. So the Illini tie it here. Jocelyn. That gets through, so it's 11-10 here. Well done by him. This one misses. It's 12-10. So the Spartans up by 2. That's been what I would refer to as the magic number for them today. When it gets to 2 points, the tendency has been for them to stretch the lead even further. Jocelyn, great spot. Niederluca sends it right back down. 13-10. Just like that, it's 3. And here go the Spartans. Jocelyn here trusted to find the quadrant of the court he wants. He sends it opposite side. Blocked again. This time Patel. Now it's around, off the hand of him, and down but out of play. So 13-11. Patel. Now it's 13-12. Right back in this one are the Illini. Murphy waiting alongside Patel. Murphy crept in to try and field that one, but when it was pounded right back at him and having to react as quickly as he did, that's never a recipe for success. Ball's on the court, so it'll be a blown play. Dead. We'll redo that one. The Illini missed there, so it's 14-13 Michigan State. Murphy places that one perfectly in the center. The Illini, though, answer back emphatically right down the middle, so it's 14-14. Jocelyn, now up top, Locke, just gets enough on that one. And it falls. 15-14 here. Niederluca, that one spinning in there, touched on by the Illini. Down between Jocelyn and Murphy. Jocelyn moves in front to take. Now Patel. He is rejected there, but the good news is, for the Spartans, it trickled out of bounds. So 16-15, Michigan State, Ervil Patel. Back to serve. That one aces. Ace Patel. 17-15 here. The Spartans drawing nearer to another win. Though it's given back by Ervil Patel, 17-16. And then 17-17, just like that. Outside, Jocelyn, that one skips off a couple defenders, and the Spartans win one there. 18-17, a hard swing by him. That's his key to the game, is just swing as hard as possible. There, the Illini earn one back off the touch by the Spartans up front. So it's 18-18. This is as tight as they can get, folks. Different from the first set. (19-18) here after that one floated just a little bit. Wyant, it's taken there, hanging up in the rafters, mishandled, an attempt at a backhand, but the Spartans win one to get back to leading by 2. That was right when it was at the utmost importance for the Spartans to notch one. Wyant has his chance at a serve here. That one's good. The Illini back set. Cross court taken by Niederluca. Jocelyn slicing there, roll shot, patented for him. Wyant holds it up, Jocelyn again. The Illini are there in response, and quickly it'll be a point there to the Illini. So it's Mikey Wyatt, back set here, Jocelyn. Now the Illini, but Donovan Russell puts it right down. 21-19, the Spartans can smell it now. It looks like Coach Sante Pirelli is going to have Dylan Lanthier check into the game. And it looks like Ervil Patel will be subbed out. Now we're headed to a timeout. This has been Brian Rector, live on MCV TV. So now, after that timeout period, we'll be able to see how this one finishes off. The Spartans have just 4 more points to earn if they want to move on once more. Jocelyn will be serving here. The key there is for him to get it in play, which he does. Blocked by Lanthier, and some would imagine that's exactly why he was given a spot in this one. (22-19), Jocelyn. Now it's outside. Murphy tries to take. That one was fired in there. So it's back to 2 at 22-20. Niederluca. That one falls. 23-20. Now, some would argue that he's had a up and down game per se compared to what we saw from him in the first 2 games. But it's been timely position that he's had. Back set here, block, Lanthier again. Dylan Lanthier puts one down. He is able to sky for those outstretched arms, reading it perfectly, and it's down to the match point here, 24-20, and Jeremy Murphy serving. Murphy, handled by the Illini, outside the antenna. The Spartans win again. 25-20, we go final here. The Spartans have not lost a set to this point. They are 8-0 in set wins and 4-0 overall. They'll move on, and to be completely honest with you, I'm not sure who they'll be playing. But one thing is for sure, we'll have that action alongside whatever more happens this year right as soon as we get word to what it is. So thank you for tuning along with us. This has been Brian Rector, broadcasting Michigan State Men's Club Volleyball live on MCV TV.